What's going on, guys? Alex here with not a market watch video, but a ban list prediction video. June 2020 ban list prediction. I always wanted to do this, never had the time, or every time I recorded, the ban list would come out, and then there would be no point of uploading this video since the ban list came out. Now I know what's in it, and I could never do a reaction to the ban list. I'm not saying I'm gonna be out here spitting water or acting all crazy and jump out of my chair, this and that. No, I'm not. No, I'm normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm normal. I ain't doing none of that crazy stuff, I might say, the S word, I might curse the hell out of it, off a card or something, or, somebody else, but I'm not gonna spit water or jump around or cartwheels and all that stuff. No, why I gotta be so extra, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be me. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Going back to the ban list, I have it set up a little different. I haven't lined up the way I want to talk about them, and then we're gonna put them where they belong, or should be at least, or my personal opinion, where it should be forbidden, limited, semi-limited, or free at 3, or stay at 3. You gotta notice I don't have some cards like everybody else. Some cards I don't think they're worth, but I'm gonna mention it as we transition to different cards, my reason behind it, etc., etc. So let's get started. First card we're gonna talk about is Block Dragon. Block Dragon is a very interesting card. A lot of people want this banned, and a lot of people think a 1 would be perfectly fine. We're gonna do this like Colossus effect. Everybody wanted Colossus at 1, and then it just got banned. So I understand why Block Dragon could get banned, but personally I will have Block Dragon at 1. Reason being, Emancipator is still fresh. They still have cards coming out in Rise of the Duelist that's set after Eternity Code. If you put Block Dragon at 1, it becomes a little easier to win that matchup. Reason being, Block Dragon at 3, you could DD Crow 1 and you still have to worry about two more. Block Dragon at 1, you DD Crow 1 or you get rid of 1 by any means, banish or whatever, or can't bring it back or whatever, you're limiting their grind game so much at Emancipator. I noticed that having 3 Block Dragons to 1 Block Dragon, it changes the whole game, honestly. If you DD Crow my Block Dragon turn 1, most likely I'm gonna have the resource. I won't have the resources I need. I'm not gonna be able to get those 3 cards that equal level 8. I won't be able to get my idol. I won't be able to get Gigantes, Researcher, any card that could push it for me. So that being said, I think the smart move would be limited it, but I understand if it goes forbidden. I won't be mad at it because I understand why Block Dragon is a powerful card overall. Next card we have is Jet Synchron. I think 95% of us can agree that Jet Synchron should be banned. I don't think I should talk about this much. I think all I can say is a 1 card Needle Fiber, it's a 1 card Boral Savage, I know the negates. You can splash it in any deck. Just put 3 Jet Syncers and 3 tunings. If you put Jet Synchron on 1, you still have 3 tunings. It's still gonna get abused. You're really not. You're not helping the situation at that point. If you put Jet Synchron on 1 and tuning in 1, yeah, but you still have them. You still have those cards. So I think all of us, or most of us, can agree that it should be banned, and I ain't gonna talk about it much. Now, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. It's an interesting card. I know it just got the errata in the OCG. The only reason I have it here is it can come back at 3. Only it gets the errata treatment. If it doesn't get the treatment, you can leave this limited. Now, and this gonna hurt. The errata. It's like nothing changed. Rockets are no longer a meta deck. I guess you could consider them tier 2 because you can still lose to them if they open perfectly or close to perfection in their hands. They're a little more bricky. Not having extra cards here and there, they're still not doing it correctly. I don't think Rocket's a threat. Even if you had Darkness Metal at 2 or even at 3 without the errata, I think it'll be a little bit of a problem. It's so easy to special summon this out, and just the recycle in lengths, you don't want to do that. Effects that are not once per turn, or old cards, blah blah blah. The only reason I see this at 3 is if it gets the errata. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna say, why don't you have any of the actual rocket cards here, like Striker Dragon or the links or anything like that. I don't think Rockets is, like I said, to that point. I think Rockets is fine where it is. I bet one hand trap kind of kills the deck. One good negate kind of kills their whole combo. So, and they're not making those oppressive boards anymore. So, I have nothing for Rockets as in right now, of course. Next card I have is Soul Eating Oviraptor. I think dinosaur players, I think dinosaur decks and dinosaurs overall are slowly but surely becoming a tier 1.5 or tier 1. Hear me out. You have three fossil dicks, three Oviraptors, three crocodile dude, which my friend calls it Grumper, so we're gonna call it Grumper. If you don't understand that reference, we can't be friends. Anyway, um, so you have like 12 ways to get to Oviraptor, which is so much easier. Now, if freaking the crocodile guy, the level 1 was a tuner, it would be game over for dinosaurs. I mean, you're saying tier 1 at that point, but thank God it's not a tuner. But I think you might want to just hit the consistency of dinosaurs. You already sold the the unlimited version of the structure deck, Dino Fury. So I see them hitting this. You already got your cells. I see this going at 1 just to hurt consistency a little bit more. Oviraptor is such an OP card that it was at one point used in Link Drag in Rockets in Dragon Link, whatever you want to call it. So I think it's time. I think this has been out for what, a year to 2 years at this point. I think you should be able to touch dinosaur, and you can't touch anything else. You can't touch double evil pill. You can't touch um, I mean, you could touch Fossil Dig, but still, um, you don't want to touch Ultimate Conductor. If you put him at 1 or ban him, then there's no point of playing dinosaurs at that point. So there's that. Next card I have, it's the Blade Sword. I think most of us agree that it should be forbidden. You put this at 2, it doesn't matter. You put this at 1, it doesn't matter. You leave it at 3, it really doesn't matter. Everybody's only playing 1, so I think you should ban this. Reason being, it's just a float gate type effect, and locking your opponent out of the extra deck, unless they're playing 2 Dracos, then it doesn't matter. Extra deck's so valuable, and I think Konami would ban this. You already got your reprint out of it, I think. On And if this doesn't get hit, then we're gonna see a lot of players just going to this route. I guess since we're here, we're gonna say the same things about True Kings of Calamities. I've been in both. With this card, I've been in both situations. I was the one put in the floodgate and do it to my opponent. It's an easy game 1. They don't have an out for it. It's an easy game 1. They don't have the right the negate. If they don't save the negate for this, then it's game over at that point. That being said, Calamities. Someone put Calamities on me with the blade. That's really unhealthy. I was like, well, can't do anything. I guess we just go to game 2, my friend. So if this card don't get banned, you're gonna start seeing a lot of dinosaur popping out because they can do this pretty consistency, doing the Calamities with the equipped with the blade sword. So I think we can all agree that those should be banned. Thunder Dragon Colossus is currently banned. I want him at 1. This is just my personal preference. I want him at 1. I think it's a necessary evil to have around. I think Colossus at 1. Colossus got degenerate when it was a 3. You can out 2 Colossus, not a problem. With some problems, but out in 3 Colossus, that's when it got unhealthy for the game. I think Colossus at 1. We have so many cards that can bounce this to the extra deck. We have so many cards that can send this to the extra deck. We have cards that can just beat over this easily. We have cards that can just take this from you. You have Boral Low Dragon that can take this from your opponent and call it a game. I mean, I think Colossus could come back at 1, and if Colossus does come back at 1, that old T prize is gonna skyrocket. It's gonna skyrocket. That's all I'm saying. So you should pay attention on the secrets, which is second highest rated. So I would pay attention on that. But that's just me. ABC Buster, currently limited. This can come back at 3, for all I care. Give something to the ABC players. Give something to Union Driver, which comes in Eternity Code. Give something to these players. Give something to these rogue players to be happy and about, so they can show up to locals, so they can lose 2-0 to an Emancipator deck. That's all I'm saying. Give them 3 ABC Busters. But I think ABC Buster Dragon, no one's really putting 3 of these on the board. So I was originally thinking semi-limited, but at the same time, like, give that. Don't matter. Give him 4 if you want him. Give him 5 ABC Busters. It ain't gonna change a thing. So, and you reprinted this in the upcoming OTS pack, OTS 13. So I think you might release this at 3. I mean, why not? If they don't release it, they keep this at 1. They just hate ABC players. They really don't care about the ABC, the Union Driver, and all that stuff. They really don't care about you guys, and y'all should switch decks. That's all I'm saying. I have Regeki and Harpy's Feather Duster the same, just because we have Lightning Storm and other card, a Lightning Storm around. I think Harpy's Feather can come back at 1. I think Regeki can go back at 3, and no one would really. I mean, you would bait on that. Regeki is such a powerful card. If I'm not mistaken, Regeki is banned. If it's not, then I'm gonna look really foolish right now. There's that. I believe Regeki is banned. But anyway, you could put it. Oh, I look foolish right now. I'm looking it up right now. No, Regeki is currently at 1, huh? Haha. Look at that. I think you could put Regeki at 3. Let's change that real quick. Put Regeki at 3. No one's really gonna care. We have we have plenty of protection. You could test the waters, honestly, with Regeki. Put it at 2. I honestly thought Regeki was banned because no one's using it. So, I'm sorry. I apologize. There's a brain fart for you guys. Regeki at 2. See what it does. You have Interrupt Kaiju Slumber at 3. No one's really using that. So, I think Regeki, it's a better Slumber. I'll tell you that right much. It's a powerful card, but give it a 2. Test the waters. You have so much protection. You have so many negates, and give something to fight back the unbreakable boards. Harpy Feathers Duster at 1. I think it's perfectly fine. Just because you have Lightning Storm, you already sold Lightning Storm. I mean, you do want to Mega Tin reprint it, but at the same time, you really don't really care too much about it. Give it a 1. We can fight the Sky Striker matchup and the Ultra Gas, and the True Draco matchup becomes a little bit easier, right? Tour Guide, I think a 3. You're slowly peeling this off. Just give us a 3. No one really cares. Make everybody happy. Make the ulti hit $1,000. Just do that for us. Ignis or Prominence, I think it comes at 3. No one's using this in Pendulum, not even at 1. Just give it a 3. Let it be out there. No one's really gonna summon 3 of these things and shuffle stuff in. I mean, yes, they are, but I mean, it's only really good in Pendulum Magician. No one's playing Pendulum Magician. Everybody's playing Endymion. So just give that. Terratop, I think you should give it a 3. Forget about limited. Just give us a 3. No one's gonna care. Make Speed Roy players happy. Make it happy. Make meta players' life easier by just ashing Terratop. Their turn ends. There's nothing else. Just give it a 3. If not, just give us a 2. Make them happy. Reprint this in Battles of Legend. Give us a Secret Rare. I'll be happy with that. Put it at 2. But personally, put it at 3, man. Just give those rogue players something to be proud of. True King's Return, I think, can be a 3. A lot of people are going to go, whoa, so you're asking too much at this point. You're reaching. I am currently reaching. Why I don't like Dynamite at 3 is because that's where the disadvantage and the unfairness. Masterpiece was a problem, but Dynamite was the real problem. He was the one that created all disadvantage and all the traps in this. If you put this at 3, we have, with the True Draco players, we have 6 traps that I can work with. Not bad. But I think it's better. It's a Monster Reborn. Just give it a 3. I think Dynamite's a little more scary. It's a little scarier or more scary than this card. Meltdown should be a 1. Hit consistently. If you hit Calamities and everything else, I think Meltdown should go 1. Invoke's been around way too long. 2 years now? And I think it should go to 1. That's just me. Eldritch Invoke is a thing, and it's gonna be a thing after Jet Synchro gets banned. So might as well go put it at 1. Hurt consistency wise, just like you're doing to Emancipator with Block Dragon. Just hit it at 1. Don't ban it because it's necessary. Scrap Recycle, I think, is gonna go to 1. They already sold the Machina structure deck, and Orcus is gonna use this, but Orcus is getting Girsu. I see them do this just to so you can go buy Gear Suit. Because realistically, you don't need Gear Suit. I mean, you do need Gear Suit, not in the Mech Knight. In the Mech Knight deck, yes, but not in the actual Orcust. So I see them just put it a 1. Why not, right? Double Iris Magician should be a 3. There's no need this card to be a 3. No one's playing Pendulum Magician. Give it a 3. Astrogro is banned. Electromine banned. Give it a 3. Just let them have something. What are they gonna add? The trap that pops and then the spell that adds or whatever or specials? Who cares? Give it up. Come on, Konami. Make this ban list happen. Make this prediction come through. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Sorry it took a little longer. Like, comment, subscribe. Any suggestions you might have? I don't have cards like Needle Fiber here because I think Needle Fiber is way too. It's recent enough, and I don't. If they put it at 1, nothing's gonna change. I'll tell you that right now. If they put it at 1, nothing's changing. Just like if you put Jet Sinker to 1, nothing's changing. But that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down if I missed something, or maybe you want to argue. Maybe you don't like Soul Oviraptor here. Maybe you don't think Regeki should be a 2, or etc. etc. So that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy out. Help your boy make it into the big leagues. We're in rogue category right now. No, we're in rogue category. I want to be a tier 1 Yugi tuber. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all take care, guys.